In this video, I'm going to be giving you a full guide to Blue Shield on Covered California. Now, Blue Shield is one of the 3 biggest health insurance carriers in the state. And if you're shopping for a plan, then there's a pretty good chance that you've come across their name. So by the end of this video, you'll be able to understand how Blue Shield on Covered California works, what types of plans that they offer, and what makes them unique, and maybe the trade-offs that you'd want to think about before choosing them. I'm Sebastian. I talk with people every day about their health insurance options. I've had countless of conversations with people who feel overwhelmed by all of the choices. So my job is just to make this simple for you so that you can feel like you're making a confident decision. Now, before we dive into Blue Shield specifically, let's cover a quick but important point. On Covered California, all of the metal level benefits are standardized. That means, for example, a Silver 70 plan with Blue Shield is going to have the same copays, deductibles, and out-of-pocket maximums as a Silver 70 plan with Kaiser, Anthem, or HealthNet, or really any of the other carriers on Covered California. The benefits are identical. But if the benefits are identical, then why do the premiums vary so much? It really comes down to one thing, and that's the network. What you're really buying with Blue Shield or any other carrier is the access to the contracted doctors and hospitals in their network. Now, on Covered California, Blue Shield offers both HMO and PPO plans. Now, with an HMO, you choose a primary care doctor, and that doctor coordinates your care. For example, if you need to see a specialist, like a cardiologist or a dermatologist, you have to get a referral from your primary care. On the other hand, with a PPO, you don't need referrals, and you have much more flexibility in choosing your providers. You might also get some out-of-network coverage, although you usually pay more if you go down that route. Their PPOs, on the other hand, they do come at much higher premiums, but they offer access to broader networks and hospitals that don't even take HMOs. Now, this is especially important when it comes to the major UC medical centers, because a lot of them only accept PPO plans on Covered California. And Blue Shield's PPO is one of the strongest options if having access to those facilities really matters to you, right? They also contract with large networks like Sutter Health and Dignity Health, though availability can depend on your zip code. Now, Blue Shield's networks are among the broadest in the state. I mean, their PPO network includes many prestigious hospitals and medical groups you won't be able to access with a typical HMO or EPO plan. And this is really why it's so important to always check your doctors and preferred hospitals to make sure that they're in network before you enroll. Now, a side note, Blue Shield's PPO offered through Covered California is not the same as Blue Shield's PPO through an employer plan, right? Blue Shield PPO through an employer plan is typically a bit more broad, right? They have access to more doctors and hospitals than the Blue Shield PPO offered through Covered California. So don't think that those two are the same thing. So how do you know if Blue Shield is the right fit? Well, you can consider Blue Shield if you want access to a broad provider network, if you need or strongly prefer a PPO option, or if having access to UC medical centers is important to you. On the other hand, you might want to look at other carriers if your main priority is keeping your monthly premiums lower, or if you just want the simplicity of maybe an integrated system like Kaiser. Now, at the end of the day, Blue Shield is one of the biggest names on Covered California for a reason. I mean, they give you both HMO options as well as PPO options, being especially valuable for people who need access to broader networks. Now, if you're still unsure which plan is the better fit for your situation, I'd be happy to personally assist you. Just click the first link in the description and book your free call.